Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. Today in this video we are going to see how to add student to a course in Xperiencify and send email on ThriveCart purchase. So here my objective is that whenever a product purchase is made through ThriveCart, then automatically a student for a course should be enrolled in my Xperiencify account. And to that particular student, an email for a confirmation should be sent. And for that, I'm simply going to create a connection between ThriveCart, Xperiencify and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect works on two principles. First is trigger and second is action. Here my trigger application is ThriveCart and my action applications are Xperiencify and Gmail. To learn how to do this, let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to add a student for a course in Xperiencify whenever a product purchase is made through ThriveCart and want to send an email as a confirmation for their course registration. And for that, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which will help me to automate this entire process. Now, to begin with the process, we are first going to search for pabbly.com/connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of the software. On my right hand side, you can see two options over here, sign in and sign up free. If you're an existing user, then simply click on sign in. But if you're a new user, then please click on this tab sign up free. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And yes, you will also get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm simply going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. And here we have reached all Pabbly application page. Now let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application, and if you want to create a new folder, then simply click on this icon and create a new folder. As I want to create a new folder for my new workflow, so I'm simply going to click on this. And here a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the folder. So I'm going to name my folder as ThriveCart to Xperiencify. Now let's click on create. And as you can see over here that we have created a folder on the name ThriveCart to Xperiencify. Again, on my right hand side, you can see a tab named as Create Workflow. Let's click on this. And here a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the workflow. So I'm going to name my workflow as add student to a course in Xperiencify and send email on ThriveCart purchase. And as you can see over here that I have selected a folder named as ThriveCart to Xperiencify, which I have created just now. By clicking on this drop down over here, you will find all the folders which you have created earlier. Now let's click on create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got us to extremely important events. First is trigger and second is action. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now my trigger application is going to be ThriveCart. Let's click on this. Now let's move ahead. We have to select a trigger event. This is the event which will make your workflow start. Let's click on this. And here you will find various trigger events, but I'm simply going to select product purchase and it says triggered when a product is purchased. Let's click on this. And after that, click on connect. And now to connect our ThriveCart account with our Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, I'm simply going to select add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. Now to add a new connection, we have to enter this token here. And it says enter the API key here. You can get the API key from the ThriveCart account and from the API and webhook section available under the settings section. So let me take you to my ThriveCart account. And here we have to go to the profile icon. And after that, go to settings. And here in settings, click on API and webhooks. After that, click on view settings for API keys. And here you will find the API token key. So I'm going to click on view full key. And after that, I'm going to copy this API key from here. And after that, I'm going to paste this API key here in my Pabbly Connect account. So as I've entered the API key to add a new connection, so I'm going to click on save. And we have successfully connected our ThriveCart account with our Pabbly Connect account. Now let's move ahead. Here we have to select a product name and it says select product name. You can select multiple products as well. So let's click on this and here I'm going to select the product name as basic of PHP, advanced PHP, advanced Node.js, fundamental of yoga and core PHP programming. So I've selected these products over here. After that we have to select the product status. So I'm going to select my product status as test mode. So as you can see over here that there is an important note. Note that after clicking the save and send test button and you need to make a purchase from the ThriveCart checkout page so that the response can be received here. Which means after clicking the save and send test request button, we need to make a purchase on the ThriveCart checkout page so that we can receive a response over here. So let's click on save and send test request. And there is a note which says once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, then do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response here. And for that, let's go to our ThriveCart account. And for that, here in products, and then select the product and click on get URL. And after that, copy this URL and open in another tab. And after that, I'm going to enter all the dummy details over here. So as you can see that I've entered all the dummy details over here. Now I'm going to click on continue. And after that, here we have to complete our order. And now to complete our order, we have to enter the card details over here. After that, click on complete order. And we have successfully made a purchase. Now let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account and check whether we have received a response or not. So as you can see over here that we have successfully received a response in our Pabbly Connect account. The product purchase name is basic of PHP with the name dummy user, email address dummyuser@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this, which means we have successfully received all the required details, and it means we have successfully set up our trigger application. Now my action application is going to be Xperiencify. Let's click on this. After that, we have to select an action event. Let's click on this, and here you will find 4 options: add student to a course, add tag to student, add a tag, and remove student from all courses. But I'm simply going to select add student to a course. Let's select this. After that, click on connect. And now to connect our Xperiencify account with our Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, I'm simply going to select add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. Now to add a new connection, we have to enter Xperiencify API key over here. And to enter the Xperiencify API key, here are the instructions given below. And it says login to the Xperiencify account. Now you can find your Xperiencify API key by navigating to account and then advanced. So let me take you to my Xperiencify account. And after that, go to account, and then in accounts, go to advanced, and here you will find the API key. So I'm going to copy this API key from here, and after that, I'm going to paste it here in my Pabbly Connect account. And after that, I'm going to click on save. So we have successfully connected our Xperiencify account with our Pabbly Connect account. And now moving ahead, we have to enter email, course ID, first name, which are the required details. And for that, I'm going to use a method called as mapping. Basically, mapping means to insert the data from the previous step. So I'm going to map the email address from the previous response which I've received through ThriveCart. And the email address is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. Now we have to enter the course ID. And now to enter the course ID, it says course ID is in the URL of your course edit page. For example, this. And now to enter this course ID, I'm going to add another action step between both these applications by clicking on this plus icon over here. And my action application is going to be lookup table. Let's click on this. After that, we have to select an action event. I'm going to select lookup table, and it says get match data from lookup table fields by lookup key. Let's select this. After that, click on connect. Now let's move ahead. We have to enter the lookup key. And now to enter this lookup key over here, I'm going to map the course name. So I have entered the lookup key as course name, as whenever a student will enroll for this particular course, so it will help us to look up for the students enrolled for this course. And now we have to enter the fallback value, which is not required, so I'm leaving it empty. And after that, we have to enter the label and its value. So for the label, I'm going to enter the course name. And for the value, let's go to our Xperiencify account. And this is the PHP course. And here you will find the value for this course. Let's copy this value from here, and after that paste it here in our Pabbly Connect account. And I'm going to add another label. So as you can see over here that I have successfully entered the label and its value. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as you can see over here that we have successfully received a response and the status is success, and we have received the result for the basic of PHP course and its value is this. So now let's go to our Xperiencify, and after that let's map the course ID from the lookup table response, which is this. So now I'm going to map the first name from the ThriveCart response, which is dummy, and the last name is user. After that, the phone number and password is not required, so I'm leaving it empty. After that, click on save and send test request. And as you can see over here that we have received a successful response. The student email is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. The course ID is this. So as you can see over here that we have received a magic link over here to set the password. And now I'm going to add another action step, which would be Gmail. Let's click on this. So I have added this action step over here as I want to send a confirmation email to the student so that they can set their passwords. So here we have to select an action event. Let's click on this, and here you will find two options: send email and custom API request. And I'm simply going to select send email, and after that click on connect. And now to connect a Gmail account with a Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, I'm simply going to select add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. Now to add a new connection, click on connect with Gmail, and then select your account, and then allow all the authentications. And we have successfully connected our Gmail account with our Pabbly Connect account. We have to enter the recipient email address over here, and it says multiple email addresses can be entered as a comma separated list, for example like this. But for now, I'm simply going to enter a single email address over here, which is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. The CC and BCC are not required, so I'm leaving it empty over here. The sender name would be demo user. Now we have to enter the email subject. So I have entered the email subject as course registration confirmation and password setup. After that, reply to is not required, so I'm leaving it empty over here. And now we have to enter the email content type. So for the email content type, I'm going to select HTML. But if you want to select plain, you can do that. Now we have to enter the email content. So I'm going to enter my email content as. So as you can see over here that I have entered the email content in a HTML format. After that, the file name and the attachment is not required, so I'm leaving it empty over here. And there is an important note over here. You can send only 100 emails per day as per the Gmail API. For further rates limit, click here. After that, let's click on save and send test request. So as you can see over here that we have received a response and the result status is sent, which means we have successfully sent an email to our student. So I'm going to check my email now. So as you can see over here that we have received an email with the exact body content like the subject line, which we have entered here in our Pabbly Connect account, which says hello dummy user. I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to inform you that the registration for the basic PHP course has been successfully completed. Congratulations. Please follow this link below to set up your password. Which means we have successfully connected our ThriveCart account with our Xperiencify, and we have sent an email for the confirmation to a student successfully. So let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account again. So as we have successfully set up our trigger and action application, so let's summarize this quickly. Here my trigger application is ThriveCart and my trigger event is product purchase. Here my action application is lookup table and my action event is lookup table. Here my another action application is Xperiencify and my action event over here is add student to a course. Here my action application is Gmail and my action event is send email. And if you also want to add a student in your Xperiencify account whenever a product purchase is made through ThriveCart, then simply follow this workflow step by step. Hope this video was a helpful one. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to us at this website. And if you find this video helpful in any way, then do not forget to share it with your friends, and please subscribe to our channel to learn more such automations.